Walter in the desert. Walter White stands in the middle of the desert. His face is a mix of fear and determination. In one hand, he holds a phone, trying to explain to Skylar that he won't be coming home yet. Around him, there's only silence. The rustling wind emphasizes his solitude. The RV, a silent witness to recent events, stands behind him, holding the secrets of his new life. The chemistry lesson. In a high school classroom full of teenagers, Walter explains complex chemical processes. His voice is steady, but his gaze lingers on Jesse Pinkman, slouched lazily in the back row. Chemistry is about change, Walter says with intensity, as though he's not just teaching but sending a message to himself and the world. Working at the car wash, bent over the wheel of a luxury car, Walter scrubs tirelessly under the scorching sun. His boss, a smug and strict man, watches with narrowed eyes, barking orders at him. Walter responds quietly, suppressing his irritation, but his clenched jaw reveals his true feelings. The birthday party. In the cozy living room, family and friends gather to celebrate Walter's birthday. Walter sits at the table, lost in thought. Skylar keeps the conversation lively, while Walter Jr. cautiously asks if everything is okay. Walter forces a weak smile, assuring them all is fine, but his distant demeanor suggests otherwise. The doctor's office. In a sterile hospital room, Walter's world comes crashing down as the doctor informs him of his lung cancer diagnosis. The words echo in his mind. Late stage, inoperable. He sits in stunned silence, processing the devastating news that will change his life forever. The deal with Jesse. In a dimly lit parking lot, far from prying eyes, Walter confronts Jesse with a life-altering proposal. "We're going to cook," he states firmly. Jesse hesitates, calling it insane, but Walter's icy resolve leaves no room for negotiation. This is the moment when their fates intertwine. The first cook. Inside the RV, turned into a makeshift lab, Walter meticulously sets up the equipment. Jesse complains about the smell, panicked and uneasy, but Walter ignores him, focused on the process. Purity is what separates professionals from amateurs, he mutters as he works. Solving the problem. Tension fills the RV as Walter and Jesse face their first crisis. A dangerous man who knows their faces. Jesse panics, offering wild suggestions, while Walter, calm but calculating, lays out the cold reality. They are in over their heads. It's a grim realization for both. Dinner with the family. At the dinner table, Walter tries to mask his inner turmoil and act normal. Skylar, perceptive as always, presses him about what's on his mind. Walter brushes it off with a tired excuse, but the unspoken tension lingers, casting a shadow over the meal. Alone in the desert. As the sun sets over the desert, the RV stands alone against the vast landscape. Walter, dirty and exhausted, leans against the vehicle, staring into the horizon. The sky is painted in warm hues of orange and pink, but the peaceful scene contrasts with the turmoil inside him. Nearby, Jesse sits on a rock, looking dazed and overwhelmed. The desert feels isolating, a stark reminder of the dangerous path they've begun. Walter returns home. Late at night, Walter lies awake in his suburban bedroom. His wife sleeps peacefully beside him, but Walter stares at the ceiling, his thoughts racing. The soft glow of the bedside lamp casts long shadows across the room. The weight of his actions and the decisions ahead keep him from resting. The quiet room feels heavy with tension, marking the beginning of a life that will never be the same.